Uh-oh.
Bait man. We got first fish. Running straight at the boat. Doggone, he's right here at the boat. What have I got? Good blue. Good first blue. That was pretty cool. Wished I'd had see, I don't normally keep the camera on. I mean, I keep it on, but I don't keep recording because it makes a lot of editing and cutting and clipping and all that good stuff. So normally I keep it on and then just have to, you know, periodically hit record. But if I take the battery out and plug the power cord into it, then I can just leave it on all the time. But anybody that's never dealt with a GoPro, you know what I'm talking about. Batteries just, they don't last. All right then. Wind's kind of trying to push the boat around a little bit. Yeah, not a bad first at all. That's not a bad one for first fish of the day. Literally not even, I don't know, 20-30 minutes of dragging, and had some bites and then got that one. He likes to pet all the fish. Earlier I was catching bait. Oh, I got, that one's, dang, he's on top of the water. Don't know what to do with my hand. Oh, he didn't get loose. Oh, he'll be fine. I got him too. I didn't have to reach back and hit record on that one. That one was on. He hit the top of the water. Woo. Sorry, buddy. Fish doesn't have to worry. Little fisherman will keep him company. I know that fish just did not. Oh, okay. I was about to say, I thought he'd come off. I hope that got it on video where he hit the top of the water. Because, I mean, he straight up hit the top of the water. That'd be a bad day. I got the line wrapped. Yeah, I got it unwrapped right before he went to pulling again. And this is why I keep fish grips on both sides of the boat. Starting to get into some stumpy areas. Number 2. Almost identical. Double or nothing, baby. Okay, just don't. That one had to take a leak. Here we go. How about that? Huh? What about that? Alright, we're gonna get some pictures and let these jokers go. And I've got a drift sock down here I'm laying these fish on. Keep from sliming up the bottom of the boat. Dadgum, man, I'm sitting here letting the line out, and I just all of a sudden I just look back, and I mean, all just a bird's nest. And I'm like, what in the world just happened? A big one smoked it. That's what happened. I sure hope y'all can see that way back there on top of the water. I say big one. He's, you know, a decent one. But yeah, I was sitting there, even with my earbuds in. I use them to talk on the phone, especially when I'm out here. And even when them in, I heard this whee. And yes, that's what it sounded like. And I look back and it was just a wad of stuff, and I'm like, stuff didn't do that. And it kind of caught itself up in the bird's nest, and the rod started, you know, folding over that kind of way that you like to see it. Oh yeah. All right, buddy, let's not flip switches. That little man over here learning. Fisher will be 2 years old in June. I think I'm just wishful thinking. No. I'm trying to keep from a mess happening. Running straight at us. Well, it does not hurt that they're getting bigger. This one's a pretty good one. Just gonna spot lock the boat. about a mess. Yeah, they're getting bigger. What you saying about that? That's bigger than you. Huh?
What?
What? I had just thrown that one back out too. Well, I'm gonna get some pictures and then get it going. Yep. Yeah, board went skimming across the top of the water. That feels. He's another. About like them other two. I'm gonna give you a shout out here in a second since now you're officially in the video. Alright, man. We'll holler at you. Yes, sir.
Wow.
That was my buddy Cody Haynes on the phone. His channel is Kusa Kid. So y'all go check him out too. He back in the day when I first got adamant about fishing for trophy catfish, he really helped me out a whole lot. Just like with, you know, learning to drag and everything, he's helped me out with that too. There wasn't that bait. Fish. I'm telling you what, I didn't even have time to get that rod planer board off with nothing. Well, my planer board just disappeared. I don't know if it's hung. I think it's hung up. And this one. This one feels pretty good. Yep, it is. It's all hung up.
Ah!
Fiasco going here. Oh my goodness, I got lines. It's a mess. Back ahead. ahead of this fish. Buddy, stop. I don't know what line this fish is even in. I think he's on the flanger board, but I don't know. Just a big old mess. Good fish. Dadgum, what a mess. Another. So he's going to be in the teens. Yeah, we're going to let him go and regroup and untangle the mess and keep at it. I mean, that fish made a mess. I'm over here trying to get my drone set up. I look up, we got another one. Hey, buddy. Hey. No. No. Yep, spots on him. Now I'm gonna let him go, buddy. I honestly don't know how many fish that makes, but we're having fun. And we're not done. Got the drone going. Got the rod going. I'll tell you what, it's a day today. Yeah. too. Out though. Like I said, I don't know how many we've caught now. We've been catching them pretty consistent. That's about the average size too, so we're having fun. Well, I get over here and it appears that we have just a little bit of current. I know the dam below us, they're letting 2 turbines run right now. I don't know if y'all can see that. A mockingbird it just landed on that rod. I don't know if that was in the frame or not. That was pretty cool. Yeah, it seems like we've got just a touch of current. So maybe we'll hang out a little bit longer after all. If not, it's been a really good day today. We drug a place that, you know, my buddy had told me about, and I had looked at the place in the past, but I didn't really know you could access it the way that you can, and so I'd never really put any effort into it, and decided to do that today, and it paid off for a good day. I mean, coming out and catching fish that's just fun. They don't all have to be monsters. It's nice when they are, but if they're just decent fish, that's a pretty good day. You want your socks on. And little man, he's really enjoyed it today. He'll be reeling fish in before we know it. But he's real pleasant out here. He doesn't whine. He doesn't fuss. Just have to watch him with, you know, getting into stuff and just wanting to explore. You gotta just pay attention. But aside from that normal toddler stuff, he's real good. He's my little buddy. He's my little buddy. Probably gonna start doing tournaments with me. My buddy that I've been doing tournaments with, he's got his boat back together and going, and I'd said something to him about not being opposed to fishing, you know, having both our boats in the tournament. That way, you know, it's more money in the pot and just another, you know, just an added boat. And he was all for it, and I told him it's probably gonna be my tournament partner right here. He surprised me today with picking up the bait that I was catching in the net and walking it back here and putting it in the boat live well. That was pretty cool when he did that. Now he's climbed up in his chair. I mean, this is that's him. That's Fisher. Little Fisher man. Might have the nickname Cut Bait. Alright, well, I reckon we're gonna pull some baits through this hole, and I'm gonna check my phone again and see if it's updated on generating some water, and if it is, and we may hang out a little bit more. Yeah, it's not gonna be too long before he's figuring it out. I'd say by 3 years old he'll be learning how to cast. He's already got his first little rod and reel waiting on him. Somebody gave me it's an Abu Garcia push button, so it's like a Zebco 33, but Abu Garcia, and it's faster than any of them I've seen, and so that's going to be his first one. I've got it put up for him, and he played with it a little bit when I brought it home, and I put it back in the wrapper and put it up for him. So he'll be set up, that's for sure. But I'm gonna get turned around and hopefully watch a show, and y'all will too. Big blue. Little blue. Little blue. Mean blue. Be careful, buddy. Careful.
What is it?
Blue cat. There's another one. It's been a blue day today. He's talking to you. Alright, buddy, I'm gonna let him go. goes. Yeah, oh, I just doubled up. Dadgummit. I wish the GoPro didn't start recording when I said to start recording, but I just doubled up. Oh no, I'm at the deep pier. Yeah, we got a little, like just a little bit of current. Dadgum. Fisher, I need your help, buddy. This one ripped. It ripped the planer board back across the water, and yeah. Don't tell me that fish came off. No, it did not. Okay, good. I was about to say, because this thing was pulling. He ripped the planer board across the top of the water, and then drag followed. That's the first time that's happened today. Because I called you. I called the Coosa legend. I got old Coosa Kid on here. Go look him up. He's got YouTube's. I'm reeling one and then reeling the other. Dude, this is feels good. Yes. When all those systems come through, it got real. No, it never did rain. It just, yeah, dude, this is a heavy fish, man. Like, I hadn't felt one. I did. Right. He might be, I think he's another blue. Yeah. No, he's about like the other one we caught earlier. Another in the 20s. Might be a little bit bigger. He looks a little bit thicker. I'm just gonna spot lock this thing going back and left and right. It's the only thing about it, when you get a fish on here, it's like you gotta sit there and, you know, fight the fish for a minute, adjust adjust where you're going. But yeah, I mean, there's just a tiny bit of current, but yeah, I'm going like 0.3, 0.4. But yeah, it's another healthy blue. I think I caught him on a brim head. I threw out brim and shad when I was dragging through this hole, and I've caught 3 fish since I started dragging the hole. So we've had a heck of a day. Yeah, we got a few more. Yeah. Whoa. Whew. Let me get that hook out your face. Well, yeah, they're healthy. I'm glad for fish grips, man. It keeps them from locking down with your thumbs when you're going to pull the hooks out. I don't care if people call me a sissy or not. Right. Let me have it, buddy. Where'd my other earbud go? That's not good. He picked up my case, and I only put one in my ear, and I don't know where the other one went to. Yeah. digging up flashlights and great. You tell them where that went. Alright, man. Alright, we'll holler at you. Well, that was chaotic. Fisher picked up my earbuds case, and one of them is the one that went in my ear is MIA. Oh boy. Oh well. I'm gonna get some pictures of this thing, and yeah, go on a search and rescue for my earbud. Well, here we are, spot locked. I got one fish in my hand on the scales, another one on a rod, and another one just took this rod down. So we got a lot going on. But this fish, it's a, from what I could tell, another 25-pound fish. Yeah, another 25. So I'm gonna get him off, and then I gotta get that one off, and then figure out what this one is that just hit. And then try to find my other ear pod that little fisherman did something with. But there he is. Hey buddy, hey buddy, hey, that's not. Hey, hey. Yeah. I would say I found a hole full of blues. Whoa. The other one in the water is about the same size as this one. I'm telling you what, this can be work. Well, it almost makes you not just reel up and head to the house, but I just can't call it like that. I don't have nothing in there for you. All right, we're gonna see if we can find some more hungry fish. Well, I found my ear pod, and it was in there's a hole right here in the center of the floor in the back. There was a pedestal here, and I removed it, and instead of like the insert where the bar goes for a chair, it was just an open hole. They used one of those big round pedestals and put over it, and then put the chair there. And the pod was down in it, and it took a minute to grabbing this, grabbing that, and anything I thought would reach it, nothing would reach it. Finally grabbed one of my hooks and let it down there, and thank goodness the magnet in the pod got attached to the hook and got it up before it got swamped with the little bit of water that's in here from where my live well has overflowed a few times tonight. But that was chaos there for a minute. 4 rods, yeah. Fisher getting into anything he could at that moment. Oh, the fun stuff on the river. But I'm gonna make an attempt to keep dragging and see what happens. Like I said, I'm gonna make an attempt and see what happens, and we may head back here soon. We may try to get some more bait and, you know, stay at it. Who knows? We don't like the pollen. Oh. Careful, buddy. Yeah, you can touch it. I'm gonna let him go. Weird. Another little guy. seeing how well y'all can see that, lighting up my headlamp. I'm gonna have to get some kind of little light set up at night. I have a little USB tripod light that my wife had that I normally bring with me, and it normally does pretty well. Had the very edge of a little rain cloud come over, and we got it got to raining just a little bit to throw the bimini top back up and hang out, but heck, I can see stars and all that. And I looked at the radar, and it's just literally just like a finger of a rain cloud. We just caught the very end of it, but we're still picking one up here and there, so we're just gonna keep moving along. Another fish slamming the rod, and I got little man sitting in my lap, passed out. Might be a better, yeah, it's probably about like that one I've been catching all day. Get little man on his little sleeping bag mat. He got up there with me, got warm and still, and out he went. Yeah, it feels about like the others. Might be a flathead. I think we might have been sitting still. Acts more like a flathead than anything else has tonight. Not twisting and turning. I don't. Yeah, no, just the blue. I think my trolling motor batteries are about dead. I've been dragging all day long. And they may have finally given up the ghost. No, we used it. I used it some the other day. And I did not charge the batteries, thinking that, you know, That probably won't drag a whole lot. We'll have current, you know, drag a little bit during the day, and the current will start rolling and anchor up. Well, that is not how it went. Another 10 or so pound balloon, close to it, something, 8 to 10 pounds, I guess. Another healthy, clean fish. Let it go. Joker locked down on the grips and did not want to let go. If that's a cut shad or a big live one. Up in shallow water too. Might be a flathead. Yep. Finally found a flathead. Little guy. Wasn't hurting very good, but hooked good enough. Tell you what, that thing's fatter. Oh, that's cool. The Joker's got, I don't know how well y'all can see that. The Joker is, we call deer pieball, where it's got like white on it. This flathead's got big white patch right there, and same on the other side, big old white patch. It's not a scar, it's just white. Something with its pigment. That's real cool. That thing, if that Joker right there gets to be real big, that'll be cool. It's one of the coolest looking flatheads, I'll call it. Like I say, I hope y'all can see that. Huh. Feisty Joker. Maybe that big one that inhaled that hand-sized bluegill will come back and grab the other one. I pulled the other live one I had on that side over there and put it out over there, and along with the head off the brim that it hit, but who knows. Water's still, you still hear fish hitting the top of the water, so there's still life and all that. That's always a good sign. I don't know how much longer we'll hang out before I go back home and crawl in the bed. Well, we'll see y'all guys the next time. We're gonna take it back to the house. It's done. Got late. We caught a ton of fish. Caught a couple of real good fish. And it's been fun. So we're gonna wrap it up, take it to the house, and we'll be back out next time.